And all David Peters needs to do is click call, and he is your champ.
Call.
2.6.
Check.
Peters with the Jack-10.
That's got to be a good board for me.
Bottom two pair. Imsirovic
100.
prefaces this 100K lead by saying it's a good board for him. Broadway gutter.
He's mostly commenting on that it just can't be a great board for David. He probably doesn't have king, queen, aces, jacks, whereas Ali can still be trapping with those hands.
And the reason we
Ace,
think
jack.
he probably doesn't is because he checked back on the button.
Yeah, he would just raise them. Whereas Ali can still have those hands, you know, pretending he was trapping. Jack-10 is probably towards the top of what range David could have. You know, maybe tens. You know, you don't want to take any credit away from these guys. It's possible they would check. David would check some of these hands some of the time for balance, but you know, for the most part, you're just raising these hands.
The fact that Imsirovic prefaced the lead by saying it's got to be a good board for him, and now has barreled twice, has to be a consideration for Peters, whereby there's some percentage of the time that Ali is simply adhering to what he presumes to be the spot that he should be taking and not doing this as a function of the strength of his hand, right, Ben?
It is certainly giving away some information. He did it so comfortably. I kind of believed him.
I did too, but what a terrible card for Peters here on the end, as his Jacks and 10s have been counterfeited.
10 seconds.
All in?
All in.
That's how much?
Oh, wow, he's actually thinking about calling. I was thinking about whether David Peters was going to bluff raise all in.
Well, he can't bluff raise now that Imsirovic is jammed.
Yeah, his play has been taken away from him.
1.56.
Well, credit to D. Pete's for actually mulling this over.
Yeah, he's thinking, well, my opponent maybe, would he just jam an ace here for more than pot?
Seems unlikely, right? And a hand as strong as King-Queen. Why would he lead and let me maybe muck right away on the flop?
I think it's very reasonable for Ali to have king-queen. The problem is just he could have so many other hands, too. And it's not out of the question that he would jam.
And you think he would lead king-queen? Like limp for the purposes of trying to induce a raise and then rip it, I get. But to lead out with king-queen on that rainbow texture.
Yeah, well, he's probably just leading everything, honestly, because, again, David Peters' range is so weak. This is similar to one of these boards in No Limit Hold'em, I would guess, that the button just has such a weak range that you're supposed to just attack it. So that includes betting your good hands with it, too.
And all David Peters needs to do is click call, and he is your champ, Imsirovic. A stone bluff with queen high. Effectively a $50,000 pot.
David's probably thinking about, none of his bluffs on the flop should really have any sixes in them.
Oh, and
Wow.
Peters says call. Imsirovic gets caught. And a big decision there. Earning D. Pete's the win here in event number 10.